two characters interacting. Is that Molly?
No, it's cooking.
I don't feel like I got anything.
Because it's all still on.
No, there wasn't.
I have 1% left, so I have 1% left, so I gotta read
There's
this.
nothing on it.
I have 1% left, so I gotta read this. They're made of meat. They're made of meat.
There
Meat.
you go.
Meat. They're made of meat. Meat. There's no doubt about it.
Just look at.
We picked up several from different parts of the planet, took them aboard our recon vessels, and probed them all the way through. They're completely meat. That's impossible. What about the radio signals? The messages to the stars? They use the radio waves to talk, but the signals don't come from them. The signals come from machines. So who made the machines? That's who we want to contact. They made the machines. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Meat made the machines. That's ridiculous. How can meat make a machine? You're asking me to believe in sentient meat? I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. These creatures are the only sentient race in that sector, and they're made out of meat. Maybe they're like the Orphalai. You know, a carbon-based intelligent that goes through a meat stage. Nope. They're born meat, and they die meat. We studied them for several of their lifespans, which didn't take long, mind you. Do you have any idea what constitutes the lifespan of meat?
What? Say it like that.
Do you have any
idea?
Do you
what?
do you have any idea what constitutes the lifespan of meat? Spare me. Okay. Maybe they're only part meat. You know, like the Wedeli. A meat head with an electron plasma brain inside. Nope.
Because you have to have the two voices. For the one guy, he has to
Right.
be kind of like lofty and know-it-all, and the other guy is.
This isn't the best way I've done
Dialogue
this
is
yet.
hard. It's the hardest thing
I'm
for
better
me.
I'm better at monologue.
I'm great at monologue,
Yeah.
and I've noticed doing like audiobooks, it's really
One
hard
second.
to go back and
Let me-
forth.
Because I was getting into it.
I'm sorry. Continue.
It's all good.
I'm just getting you coaching.
Where was I? This is deep voice. Okay.
Sentient meat.
Nope. We thought of that. Since they do have meat heads, like the Wedeli. But I told you, we probed them. They're meat all the way through. No brain. Oh, there's a brain all right. It's just the brain is made out of meat. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So, what does the thinking? You're not understanding, are you? You're refusing to deal with what I'm trying to tell you. The brain does the thinking. The meat. Thinking meat. You're asking me to believe in thinking meat? Yes, thinking meat. Conscious meat. Loving meat. Dreaming meat. The meat is the whole deal. Are you beginning to get the picture? Or do I have to start all over?
We should probably do that inside, like, because it's already laid out.
All right, let me just get one and let me finish.
Alright, wait, hold on. Wait, I'll stop doing it right now, but like I really want to hear
It's
you
the golden
fucking.
hour when nobody suspects a thing. Neighbors.
No, I have
Once-
neighbors
okay,
that wake up.
I'm almost done. Oh my god. You're serious then. They're made out of meat. Thank you. Finally. Yes. They're indeed made out of meat. And they've been trying to get in touch with us for almost 100 of their years. Oh my god. So what does meat have in mind? First, it wants to talk with us. Then I imagine it wants to explore the universe, contact other sentiences, swap ideas, information, the usual. We're supposed to talk to meat. That's the idea. That's the message they're sending out by radio. Hello, anyone out there, anybody home, that sort of thing. They actually do talk then. Words, ideas, concepts. Oh yes, except they do that all with meat. I thought you just told me they used the radio. They do. But what do you think is on the radio? Meat sounds. You know, how when you slap or flap meat, it makes a noise? They talk by flapping their meat at each other. They can even sing by squirting air through their meat. Oh my god, singing meat. This is altogether too much. What do you advise? Officially or unofficially? Both.
You should read this with Payam. He should be one voice and you should
Yeah.
be the other.
I'm deep. I should be deep voice guy.
Yeah, of course.
No, this is really good. That you
Keep
get-
going.
Officially, we're required to contact, welcome, and log in any and all sentient races or multi-beings in this quadrant of the universe without prejudice, fear, or favor. Unofficially, I advise that we erase the records and forget the whole thing.
I feel like Kilgore Trout wrote this. You guys know Kilgore Trout?
I
This
just-
is right up his alley.
I'm a fan.
I'm a huge fan.
I was hoping
Kurt
you would.
Vonnegut.
I was hoping you would say that. It seems harsh, but there's a limit. Do we really want to make contact with speaking meat? I agree 100%. What's there to say? Hello, meat. How's it going?
Keeps going, going.
But will this work? How many planets are we dealing with here? Just one. They can travel to other planets in special meat containers, but they can't live on them. And being meat, they can only travel through sea space, which limits them to the speed of light and makes the possibility of their even making contact pretty slim. Infinitesimal, in fact.
I love that word, infinitesimal.
It's one of my
It's one of my
it's one of my
favorite words.
favorite words.
Infinitesimal.
What does that
let me
mean?
reread
Keep
it.
going.
Infinitesimal, in fact.
Wait, can you? I don't know what that means.
Infinitesimal means
Infinitely.
Infinitely? Yeah.
But
it means
Close to impossible.
it literally means that every moment of infinity is compounded on top of itself. Infinitesimal.
Let me relight my smoke. This is almost done.
It's a measurement. It's infinitesimal. It means
So it's-
immeasurably, immeasured.
So it's a measurement of.
So we just
infinity.
Yes.
pretend that there's no one home in the universe then. That's it.
The only way to quantify it.
Wait, say that last word.
So we just pretend that there's no one at home in the universe then. That's it. Cruel. But you said it yourself. Who wants to meet meat? And the ones who have been aboard the vessels, the ones you probed, you're sure they won't remember? They'll be considered crackpots, if they do, at all. When we went into their heads
Oh,
and
my heart.
smoothed out their meat, so that we seem as just a dream to them. I ended that wrong. A dream to meet. How strangely appropriate. That we should be a dream to meet. And we marked the entire sector unoccupied. Good. Agreed. Officially and unofficially, case closed. Any others? Anyone actually interesting on that side of the galaxy? Yes, a rather shy but sweet hydrogen core cluster intelligent, in a Class 9 star in a G445 zone. Was in contact 2 galactic rotations ago. Wants to be friendly again.
Who said this? Whose voice is that?
They always come around. That was Deep Voice guy.
Okay.
He's getting more friendly as the conversation.
But he's
goes on.
technical. Like he knows
Right.
all these. He's very like computery. Also,
Yeah.
he's human, but he's computery.
Yeah.
It's the future, I guess.
They always come around. And why not? Imagine how bearably and unutterably cold the universe would be if we were all alone. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know? Okay, so the Kurt Vonnegut book. I can't remember the name of it, but it's about like a guy who travels time all the time, and he keeps
Slaughterhouse 5.